Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we shall finish The Chainsaw Man. And by we, I mean me, because I'm going to be watching the next two episodes right after each other. 2 episodes in a row now. We are nearing the end of Chainsaw Man. This is episode 11 of Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man! Last time, in episode 10, we confirmed that Denji is indeed immortal. Now, I've been told that there are details and schmeetails in the manga, which, I mean, I kind of already knew, and I'll talk about this after episode 12, when I kind of review the whole series, and I'll talk in depth about that. But personally, I think if you're making a show or just any kind of media with a story, you can't expect people to have to go to another type of medium, like the source material, to understand what's going on. If you're making a game with lore and stuff like that, but you don't put the lore in the actual game, you put it on your website, no player of the game is gonna want to go out of the game to the website to read the lore, to understand what's going on. Like, if you're making an anime, it has to be a complete package in the anime. You can't just excuse it by saying that, oh, the manga explained this, the manga did that, the visual novel did that, the visual novel explained this in detail. You can't do that. Going back to episode 10 and what happened, we kind of learned that and confirmed that Denji is immortal and Power is like half immortal. Apparently there's some reincarnation thing going on, I don't know, in the manga, I don't know. Again, I'm just going to take information that I get from the anime and go based off of that, because you can't, as I said, you can't expect someone who's only watching the anime to just know manga information. Like, if the anime sucks, then the anime sucks. If the source material is good, then the source material is good. It is what it is. Regardless, I don't think much happened in episode 10, honestly. Some stuff happened, I guess, but mainly they focused on the whole training aspect, which I didn't really follow how that was training, but okay. Last time I checked, killing someone over and over is not really training, but okay. I'm not an expert. I guess we'll just get right into it, shall we? Let's get right into the episode. I'm not making that a thing, by the way, even though I keep doing that. Right, we left off here with the future devil last episode. We still don't know what the future devil does with the future yet. Does it show us the future? Do you get glimpses of the future? Do you know, what type of future ability is it? Big eyeball. Oh? Oh. I thought it was gonna be some sort of like, I don't know, like a shadow creature or something. But no, it's just some weird looking, some Elden Ring boss looking dude.
Psycho! Yay, yay. Mirai, Psycho! Mirai, Psycho! お前も未来最高と叫びなさい。
俺はお前と契約をしに来た。お前は俺の何が欲しいか言え。
過去最悪な態度だぞお前。うまい。お前の未来を見せな。未来次第で契約内容は考えるぜ。早くお腹に頭を突っ込め。じゃあ未来が見えないだろ。
That's kind of bullshit, isn't it? I mean, I asked the question of how does the devil exactly determine the payment? I asked whether or not they're like Shinigami from Death Note, right? Where they can see a person's lifespan. The devil wants to see his future, I guess, to determine what price he needs to pay. Like, I feel like that's kind of bullshit. I feel like that's the type of thing where the devil sees some sort of future, like, oh, you're going to use your fists a lot in the future. You're gonna need to give me your fists. That kind of thing. Where there's no point in seeing the future if the devil immediately just ruins it and changes it. It's like that guy who got his, his eyes and tongue and like everything, he had to sacrifice all of those things, sense of sight and hearing and whatnot, right? In his future, he was probably like some sort of scout, probably. And then the devil is like, hey, you need your eyes, your ears, your tongue to relay information. I want those. He probably just screws people over.
契約はこうだ。お前の右目に俺を済ませろ。そうすればお前の力になってやる。それだけでいいのかって顔だな。なぜならお前は未来で最悪な死に方をする。どういう死に方をするか聞きたいか？お前は
言わなくてもいい。自分の死に方には興味ない。俺は俺が殺したい奴を殺せれば、あとはどうなってもいい。さっさと目に入れ。
I am confused. I thought it was there to make a contract with a strong devil. I guess, I mean, seeing the future is a strong ability, but how is he gonna use this ability? Like, I thought seeing his own future was the reward, but apparently this was just the act of knowing what you have to sacrifice to make the contract to begin with. My question is, like, what does this devil, in terms of like actual firepower, what does this devil actually give in terms of battle capability? So if he's gonna live in his right eye, can he now like see glimpses of the future when he fights or something? You know, like, not to mention he didn't even do anything. He didn't even sacrifice anything. We'll have to see more. There's got to be more to this.
よし、今のは100点の動きだったぞ。今日から指導は毎日じゃなくていいな。週1にする。
I don't see how, quote unquote, training is useful when you're not using your main weapon. Denji's main weapon is the chainsaw form, and yet he hasn't used it once against this guy. I feel like he would just beat his ass, right? I mean, without guns, how are you gonna stop Denji in his chainsaw form? Like, the only way you do that is if you like slice him in half.
指導を踏まえて明日に実践だ。
実践？
姫野たちを殺した侍ソードとヘビ女を俺たち全員で捕まえに行く。新四課のお披露目式だ。
Oh, so they're going after the snake woman and the other guy.
俺を強くしてくれたからな。これでもっと悪魔を殺せる。
I mean, that's the thing, right? He says, oh, you made me stronger. That would be great and all if we actually saw him learn anything. All we saw was him beating the shit out of these two. Like, we didn't see them actually learn anything. Maybe the one time we saw them kinda adapt is after the first beating, they were like, huh, we're gonna hunt him instead. We're gonna prepare a trap or something. That was maybe some sort of learning, I guess, but all we've seen is they get beat up. That's not training. That's not learning. Huh? I don't understand. Maybe if we actually saw them train a little, maybe if we saw this guy giving some advice or something, I don't know. Or maybe if we actually saw them fighting more and then Denji like learns on the fly or something, that we actually see him learning and getting better, but we don't. We saw him getting his ass kicked. Same with power. I don't understand what they learned here. Instruct. Exactly. He has not been instructing them. He's just been killing them over and over. I don't understand what the point of that is. As I said, I'm not a personal trainer myself, so who knows, maybe that's how you train.
それで話っていうのは何ですか？
今回の得意か襲撃、公安もバカじゃないだろう。お前、分かっていて見逃したな。
私も襲撃に遭いましたよ。
お前がどんな非道を尽くそうと、俺の飼い犬を殺そうと、人間様の味方でいるうちは見逃してやるよ。
Okay.
私は悪魔から一人でも。
I mean, I kind of assumed as much, right? Because this is the strongest devil hunter, right? Like, there's no way he wouldn't know that something's up with Makima, right? Come on. Him saying that, you know, it's just, I don't care what you're up to, as long as you serve mankind's interests, like, you get a pass. I don't know if this means that he knows that she's not just human. He doesn't actually say that she's not human. Is this alluding to the fact that he knows that she's not human? Or is it just that he knows that she's kind of fucked up and has some plan of her own? Who knows?
私は悪魔から一人でも多く人を救いたいだけです。今回の作戦が成功すれば、四課の存在を積極的に報道することになってます。そうすれば四課は今より動きやすくなって、より悪魔から人を救える。
嘘つき。
And I have to mention this. They said they're going to try to... Did they say they were going to capture them or kill them? I don't know. Point is, how do they know where they are? How do they know where they are? Well, it's Makima, so if she is the gun devil, she would know, right?
組長は別荘に移動してもらっています。我がも。
マキマが生きてる限り、日本には逃げれる場所はない。ここで迎え撃つ準備はしてある。
Notice how they're saying, oh, Makima, they don't know that Makima's the gun devil. At first glance, I want to say that I'm predicting Makima to be the gun devil. And even though I say that Makima's the gun devil, something still doesn't, like, feel right with that. Do I actually think that Makima's the gun devil? My gut is saying no. For some reason, I don't know why, but my gut is saying no. But all evidence points yes. So what do I trust? Like, for instance, here I would say, with these people saying, oh, as long as Makima's out there, we're not safe, like, you know, that kind of thing. They're afraid of Makima. But at the same time, when I think, what would a mastermind do? A mastermind would pretend to be the villain and the hero, fight for both sides, as different people, supposedly. So if she is the gun devil, it'd be fucking smart to masquerade as Makima on the devil hunter side, while at the same time also being the gun devil and working for the other side as well. So it's like, I don't know. He can be brought back. Even if he dies, he can be brought back. They're talking about this guy. But what do you mean brought back? Bitten?
何のことですか。ここの下には秘密兵器がいる。
Not these again.
借金を返せないクズどもで作ったゾンビ軍団だ。
ゾンビに噛まれた人間はゾンビになる。それで四課を終わらせる。
キ君は銃の悪魔狙っとるって聞きました。本気で殺せるって思ってます？今回得意化を20人ほど殺したやつに君は負けてるのに、世界中の人間をうん百万人殺したやつには勝てるとでも？実は俺たちも銃の悪魔にめちゃくちゃにされた恨みで公安来ました。でも銃の悪魔を殺そうなんて思いませんよ。普通に考えれば無理ってわかりますもん。
This guy is exactly why the gun devil is so powerful, right? You think that it's impossible to kill him. That's what makes him strong, right? These are the types of people who... The people who go around saying,
oh, that's impossible. There's no way that can happen. There's no way you can do this.
Like, who the fuck are you anyway? These are the types of people who hold back progress. Thank you.
あんたは黙って見てればいい。俺が負けて死んだその時に笑いに来てください。でもじゃなきゃやっていけないのも分かってるんです。ご指導ありがとうございました。
君のことムカつくけど応援しとくわ。最後にこの言葉を送る。得意化にはまともな奴はいないから気をつけな。
何でも答えさせてもらいますよ。私の指示じゃないことも分かってほしいからね。聞いた話によると、この沢渡って女が来るわけでな。この女を仲介にうちの若いやつが騙されて銃の悪魔と契約しちまったらしい。
契約の内容は、
銃の悪魔に2万円を払う代わりに契約者は銃と弾がもらえるんだとよ。悪魔の金が必要なんかな。
Interesting. So the gun devil can produce weapons. Somehow. For money. Money? What? That's very interesting. Why would the devil need money? We gotta think. Why would the devil need money? Why would the devil need money? Well, if they're masquerading as a real person, as a human, then obviously they would need money to do whatever they want. Interesting, isn't it? I mean, at this point, I think it's pretty obvious that someone in human form is the gun devil. I don't know if it's a fake out, that they're trying to make it seem like Makima is not the gun devil by having her ask questions and like seemingly work against the gun devil. And then they want to later on reveal and do a big like grand twist. Ah, Makima is actually the gun devil. You know, evidence points to Makima being the gun devil, but my gut just doesn't say so.
全てここに書いてもらいます。あなたの組の名前だけでなく、他の組の方のもお願いします。
お嬢ちゃん、あんたさ、なんも分かってねえな。そんなこと知ってても告げ口バレたら、組同士で戦争が起こっちゃうよ。嬢ちゃん、必要悪って言葉知ってるかい？デビルハンターが悪魔から人間を守っているように、俺たちヤクザも外国人から日本人を守ってるんだよ。旗金じゃ仲間は売れんよ。
これはお金じゃありません。ここにいる皆さんの父や母、おばあちゃん、おじいちゃん、兄弟、姉妹、恋人、奥さんの目です。
Well, that's one hell of a threat.
安心してください。公安には目を元通りにできる人がいます。ご協力していただけるのなら、その人を紹介します。あなたの言う必要悪というものは、悪事を行う自分を正当化する言い訳です。その言い訳は社会に必要ない。必要な悪というのは、常に国家が首輪をつけて支配しているものです。
If I'm understanding that right, she went to the Yakuza to get information on this Sawatori woman with the snake contract, and then also wanted the name. Essentially, she wanted the names of all the people who have contracts with the Gun Devil, and then also wanted the names of everyone in the industry of the Yakuza businesses or something, and essentially threatened the lives and safety of all their loved ones. I mean, that's one way to do it, I guess.
できるだけ公安を殺してデンジの心臓を奪う。その後はヘビを使えば私とお前ぐらいなら逃げれるだろう。
デンジは俺が殺す。
あまり熱くなるなよ。
Dude says, I'm gonna kill Denji. Why can you now kill Denji? Are you going against your orders? You have to bring the heart to the Gun Devil, right?
俺は特訓したからよ。このもみあげマンぶっ殺してやるぜ。
特訓して頭も良くなったからね。
You know, I swear to God, if when the fighting starts, Denji just turns into a chainsaw guy, that means that none of the training that they did mattered at all, because he was never fighting in his chainsaw form. He was never training in his chainsaw form.
作戦は
作戦はない。得意か全員をビルにぶち込む。
I mean, that's just a bad plan. What do you mean, no plan? Tell me at least you, like, turn off the electricity to the building.
その上でお前たちが注意すべきことは一つだけ。得意4課はほとんどの隊員が人外で構成されている。4課の誰かが街に逃げたらテロリストが暴れるよりも被害が大きくなる。今回お前たちにはテロリストではなく4課と交戦になった場合に備えて隊員の特徴を説明しておく。
Huh?
サメの魔人、壁の中や地面、どんな場所でも泳ぐことができる。
I mean, I get it. They're devils, right? But that just looks dumb. I'm sorry, but that just looks dumb. Who is this? The Bird Fiend? Is that the Bird Fiend?
暴力の魔人。本来魔人になると悪魔の時よりも弱くなるが、こいつは魔人でも強すぎるから毒が出る仮面をつけさせている。何があってもこいつの仮面は取るな。雲の悪魔。普段は人間のような形をしている。 人の姿に近い悪魔は人に友好的だが、悪魔は悪魔だ。感触で人を殺すぞ。
So, wait. Let me get this straight here. Power is not the only one that is, like, unique. There are other devils as well that work for public safety. What? Now I'm questioning whether or not all devils have the capability of rational thought.
天使の悪魔。こいつは特殊な悪魔で人に敵。
Another special case. Another fucking devil that is just rational. I thought power was like unique, but apparently there's plenty of devils that are just rational and work for the humans or work with the humans. I feel like at this point there should be like some sort of area where devils can just live among humans in peace or something. If there's like so many devils that are rational and like can just live like a normal person, then I don't see why not. All this time I thought power was unique in terms of like being rational and not wanting to kill humans and stuff like that.
狂うと寿命を吸い取られるからな。
そこの君、ハンカチ持ってない？よく僕に近づけるね。触れられたら寿命短くなるのに。
布越しだったら大丈夫なんだろう。
いったった。
悪魔、こいつを外に運べ。
命令された。まあ、戦うよりはいいけど。
お前ら、ここは魔人たちに任せて。侍ソードとヘビ女を探すぞ。
How is Aki gonna fight again? I mean, last time I checked, the snake was massive and literally just one shot the ghost devil. What are you gonna do? Stab it with your sword? I feel like they're just outmatched. Like, Denji's the only one who has any chance against any of them. Because, like, if Denji gets bitten or, you know, just hurt, he's immortal, so he's not gonna die. But, like, everyone else, they're just dead. That's like 7 shots of a character just walking. I hate scenes like this. Okay, let me tell you something, right? When you have a gun, right? When you press the trigger, when you pull the trigger, right? It shoots a bullet, right? You can keep shooting. You can actually keep pressing the trigger multiple times in a row because you have a magazine that contains multiple bullets inside of it. In other words, the gun is going to shoot multiple bullets one after the other when you just keep pulling the trigger. You get what I'm saying here? Why did he just shoot once? Even fucking Neo himself, the chosen one himself, managed to only dodge a couple of bullets in bullet time and then still got hit. Yeah, you dodge one bullet, but like, if this guy just literally fired more than once, you're dead. Like, you're just dead. While you can dodge the first shot, there's no way you're dodging the second or third or fourth or fifth. I'm just saying. Again, it's one of those things, like in episode, 3, where they fought the fucking Bat Devil. Again, the evil villain just stops attacking. In this case, it's a human, but like, the point is still the same. Why does he stop shooting? I don't know. Like, you could have. Again, you can fix this scene very, very, very easily. This happens. You shouldn't have done this, by the way. This like makes it seem like the bullet is traveling very slowly, like here, like a zoom in, right? And then he dodges. But whatever, that's fine. What you should have shown here is that he uses his sword to like knock his gun up in the air right as he's shooting. So instead of waiting, you see, quick steps here, right? Tick, 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 as he runs close and then hits him. During this time, you can have him trying to shoot him while Aki like knocks his arm up in the air or something. Have you guys ever seen like gun fu, I think it's called? You know, they do that all the time where the guy wants to shoot at you, but you push the gun's barrel like away from yourself, whether with a sword or with a hand. Point is, you can have him keep shooting. It's just that Aki skillfully avoids the shots or pushes the gun away from himself so he doesn't get shot. But here, we just see this guy, he shot once, and then just... Why aren't you shooting? Like, you can fix those things. You can straight up fix those things. You just gotta think logically when you're creating the scene. There's no way this guy just wouldn't shoot more than once. If we go based off of that logic, dodges the first bullet, by the second shot, he's already close enough to use his sword to knock the gun up in the air, or like move the direction that the gun is facing. Second shot goes into the ceiling, then gets close enough to knock him out. You want to show that the villains or the bad guys are actually normal people or like competent people with brains. It's just that stuff like that just annoys me when the villains just, they don't act like real people. So? What are they doing? Shoot!
Fire.
Fire! Fire roll! Why are they not shooting? Their orders were probably like, hey, kill anyone who enters the building. The other guy straight up just snuck up on Aki and shot before even saying anything. The second he had the opportunity, he shot. Granted, he didn't shoot twice or 3 times, but still. And these guys just sit here, do nothing. Shoot! Again. A scene that can be easily fixed. You wanna know how? Aki notices, oh shit, guys are coming. These guys run out, start shooting immediately. We see Aki dart into one of the side rooms, in cover. He's pinned down as they're shooting.
Bang, 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 bang.
And then, as they're shooting and Aki is in cover, then this happens. Then this happens. You see how my examples just make the scene so much more logical? I come up with these on the spot, instantly. There's no fucking way other people can't do that. Like, I'm just giving basic examples of how you could fix these things. How you can actually make a scene look and feel logical. And it's not just, oh, villains decided not to shoot you at that current time because logic reasons. It's just plot convenience, apparently. And I don't know if that was the same in the manga or not, but like still, you know, who creates a scene like that? When I write any scene, I always reread what I wrote. I always make sure that everything makes logical sense. If logic already says that these 4 henchmen would shoot at Aki, then I have to find a logical way for him to survive. He notices, because he has good, like, 6th sense or something, and then he runs into the one at the side rooms. Easily fixed the problem. And then Makima kills them, right? It's easily fixed. But if you don't follow those logical, like, steps, then it's just a weird plot armor, I guess. I don't know. Again, I don't think this music fits the scene at all. I don't think this music fits at all. I don't know what to say. I just don't think this music fits at all. At this point, when Aki like entered this place, I would have just gone completely quiet. Just the footsteps. Maybe like an eerie like background ambient noise, right? And he walks here, basically. And then they have this silent stare at each other. And then when the fight starts, then the music starts.
ヘビ吐き出しくそ 幽霊、あいつを殺せ。前よりも動けるな。
僕の力を使えばね、君の右目は少し先の未来が見えるよ。見えるだけだけどね。
Okay, good to know. I was gonna say, like, I find it a little bit hard to believe that Aki is somehow holding his own against this devil. This devil almost killed the fucking Blade Fiend, or whatever his name is. And now all of a sudden Aki's holding his own against it? Like, somehow I find that hard to believe. But we did learn that the future devil apparently can just show the contractor glimpses of the future, I guess. Jesus, this fucking music is so fucking loud. Like, they specifically made it even louder than normal. Okay, you see, this is more of what I was expecting.
そのまま絞め殺せ。
Not to be talk about this again, but again, I feel like this devil could literally just snap his neck in half instantly. I don't think he needs to choke, okay? I'm pretty sure he can just crush the neck instantly. I mean, did you see the fucking arm? Did you see the fucking arm? I mean, look at that shit. This is like, dude, like, this guy's on steroids. I feel like you put a little strength into this arm and instantly you're just crushed. But okay, whatever. It's anime, right? Okay, yeah, that's where the episode ends, I guess. But I mean, this is kind of what I was expecting. You know, this is what I said was going to happen. Like, they got their asses kicked. Like, these people, like, these people are way out of their league. And the devils that they have contracts with, like, these people are seemingly like way stronger. Granted, Aki probably should have already died here. I'm just saying, he probably should have died here, but you know, whatever. Again, there was just a lot of questions. Apparently Makima now has this ability to just kill people via heart attack or something. I don't know. First it was like killing people with massive holes in their chests. Then it was killing people, sacrificing other people to do so from long distance. Now it's like killing people also from long distance, but like via some sort of like nosebleed attack or something. You know, there's no real explanation seemingly of Makima's true ability. But at least, you know, they explained some of the questions of how Makima managed to get the names of these people. Though that just begs the question, how does she know which ones to kill exactly at any given moment? Is it just a massive coincidence? Did she get super lucky? Did she just happen to kill these four at the correct moment? They should have killed Aki right then and there, but you know, again, apparently logic doesn't exist in this world. This fight between this woman and Aki pretty much so far is going exactly as well as I predicted. Aki gets his ass handed to him. In the end, he is only human. I'll end episode 11 there for now and head right into episode 12, because why not? As I said, I'm gonna be watching episode 11 now and 12 as well right after this. So I guess I'll see you in episode 12. See ya.